I mean, we fought hard, right to the end. Obviously, it's really disappointing to go out like that, double overtime. I mean, guys worked hard all season, and, we deserve better. But obviously, that's not how it went. But, I mean, we should be proud of our season. Obviously, we didn't get that end goal that we all wanted. But, there's a lot of good things to take away.
Yeah, how long do you think it'll take to stop and maybe kind of reflect on the record-breaking season it was for your team, for yourself? I guess it'll probably take a couple days to let that settle in.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to look at the positives right now, obviously with the season being done. But, yeah, there's a lot of good things to take away from this year, like I said before. A lot of guys had great seasons, and, I think this organization is only going up. So there's a lot of good young talent, and I'm excited to watch.
Last night, one of the best games I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Maybe take me through your thoughts, and what was a thrilling game that he ultimately fell short?
Yeah, I mean, it was a goaltender battle. So, I mean, you got guys like Ravensburgen and Spooner. Those guys in net, they're stellar. So, obviously, it was tough to bury the puck last night, but that's just how it goes. When you got two studs like that going against each other.
It's been a special junior career for yourself, right? You get traded here in January. I remember we were talking earlier this year. You said it was the best thing that's ever happened to you. 67 goals later, NHL contract. It must be, I guess, pretty rewarding. And then looking back on your junior career.
Yeah, I mean, I try to think about that right now, but like I said before, it's obviously hard to think about that stuff, all the positives. But yeah, I mean, it's been a heck of a ride. Getting traded here was the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I really thank Lammers, for giving me that opportunity to come play for the Cougars. And yeah, it's been one heck of a year.
What do you remember the most about this group and about this organization?
There's a lot of good things. I mean, it's hard to nail one, but obviously just the togetherness of this group. Obviously, we're brothers. We're really close knit. So, I mean, I love every guy in there, and obviously it's really sad that it has to end. And yeah, it's definitely the closest group I've been a part of.
Obviously an important off-season for you. Maybe talk a little bit about the future for yourself, Washington Capitals, kind of hit the ground running with that training camp, and kind of what this off-season and these next couple of weeks are going to be looking like for you there.
So I got the call this morning that I'm going to Hershey on Saturday, so it's going to be good. They got a really good team there. They're a championship organization down there, so hopefully I will learn a lot, and it's going to be really good for me. And it's going to be good to get my feet wet a little bit down there before I go into the real thing. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You mentioned it, but talk a little bit about just you guys setting kind of the future for Cougars hockey. Record attendance, records broken, and the fans coming out this year, and really show what Cougars hockey is about going forward. Obviously, 20-year-old, but just going forward for this organization there.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the older guys really stepped up. Kind of showed the younger guys what it's like to. Have a good team and maintain that throughout the year. So I think a lot of young guys learned a lot this year, and there's obviously a ton of positives on the young side. There's a lot of unbelievable hockey players in there that are only like 17, 18, 16 even. So obviously the organization's in great hands, and I'm really looking forward to watching.
One more for me here. I know kind of at the beginning of the year, I think you were telling Waldy and me a little bit, you want to get a little bit better at interviews with the media there. Have you seen progress there, or what?
I've been working on it, but I still don't really know what I'm doing. So, yeah, but I try.
Perfect.